Hey y'all, it's Abby May, and I'm back with another video. And if you've been watching my channel, then you know I've been doing a lot of test paintings for my commission, and now is the time that we do the commission. I'm super excited. I'm super nervous. I'm really nervous. This is the biggest painting that I've ever done, and I just really want it to turn out okay. And I literally just spent an hour mixing up all the colors and all the paint for this one. So fingers crossed as we see what we do with this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is a 30 by 60 inch canvas. It was literally too long for my table, so I am painting on the floor in my studio. So once I start painting, I won't be able to come in here for the next couple of days. So I really wanted to make sure that I got my other paintings that I wanted to work on done. And yeah, so let's with that being said, I just kind of wanted to give a perspective of like how big this thing is. It's literally taking up the center of my studio. But yeah, with that being said, I've got all my colors mixed up here. This is literally the most paint I've ever mixed up at once, and for the base color, that's the most paint that I've mixed up ever. Yeah, it is, it's definitely exciting. It's a little daunting. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I think we can do it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So since it is a bit of a space constraint, I'm sorry to say that I won't be able to kind of reposition the camera a whole lot. I will certainly, when I go to edit this, make sure to zoom in on stuff that I'm doing. But yeah, my studio space is pretty small, and this is a really big canvas. So, yep. Okay. So if you remember from my last video, or second to last, or one of those, we are going to go with the dark Viridian base. So this color with the drop of silicone oil. So I accidentally did 2 drops of silicone oil, but since this is so much paint, I think it's probably going to be okay. I also had some of the Viridian mixed up that was left over from last time with a little bit of the silicone oil in it. So it's definitely got oil. Okay, just make sure that's set. All right. Oh, I actually meant to paint the edges. Let me do that really fast. So, since this is such a big canvas, while I'm painting it, I'm only going to worry about the surface. I'm not going to worry about the edges. I'm going to actually go ahead and paint the edges now, so I don't really have to worry about it too much later. So let me do that real quick. All right, y'all, we are back. So I've got the edges painted, so now we are ready for some paint to be poured on this. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh my Lord. Okay, y'all, here we go. So don't worry, if this is not enough, I have another container of mixed paint behind me. I haven't added a drop of silicone oil in it just yet. I wanted to kind of wait and see if I needed to use it. We're going to be doing the same thing that we did with the other test paintings, where I'm not going to worry about getting all the way up to the corners and edges, because we'll have plenty of paint, hopefully, on this canvas. Oh God. Yeah, this is definitely a record-breaking day for the amount of one color I've mixed up, the amount of paint I've mixed up in an hour, and the biggest canvas I've ever painted on. Okay, so that's everything from this container. Okay, just wanted to wipe some of the paint from my stir stick. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with this, kind of see where we go. I have a feeling that it's not going to be enough, that I'll need my extra that I have mixed up. And as silly as this will be, I'm going to use my normal hair dryer. I do have a larger one, but I am less practiced with it. I almost never use it, to be honest. And I already know how, this one works and the power level that I'm used to and all that stuff. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm used to using this one, so that's what I'm sticking with. Alright, I am gonna need more paint in the center here. So thank goodness I've got this other container of paint behind me. I'm just gonna put a drop of silicone oil. Reach. Whew. Yeah, my back is really feeling this one. Definitely gonna be laying on my back on the floor later and doing some yin yoga, get all stretched out. All right, so definitely need more here. Here. And I'm gonna go a little bit here. Okay, never mind. All right, let me see how this works. I accidentally got too close with my hairdryer. All right, I kind of want to sneak a cup under in the center, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to accomplish that. It just looks like maybe it's blowing a little bit. It's not the frame, it's just the canvas. Uh-oh. Sammy's on high alert. But it'll be fine. I typically spray the back of my canvases so they're nice and taut, and then this one looked actually fine. Yeah, so I ended up not. All right, so I still have some of the background color left over, which is good because I'll need that to incorporate it into the painting. But we are ready to drizzle some colors. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with some of the lighter house colors. And then switch to lavender. And then house colors, and then more of the other colors. Colors, colors, colors. I feel like that's all I just said. Alright. Alright. So how's your day going? Is it going alright? Or are you looking forward to the week, or is there anything special going on? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Haha, those big splotches of paint are really fun to see. Oh man, I'm so excited. I think, getting everything ready, I was super nervous. I even did some other painting before I started working on this one. I was just super nervous, so I was kind of putting it off. But honestly, I think it's going to be fine. And luckily, I've got a couple more of these 30 by 60 inch canvases. So worst comes to worst, just kind of try again. I'm pretty sure I've got more of all the colors that I need, the house paint and all that. So I'll be really surprised if I still come out of this with white leggings. I don't particularly care if they get paint on them. At the end of the day, there's yoga pants. Okay, just gonna go along the edges here. Oh boy. Use the abs, that will help with the upper back, right? Okay, one house paint color done. Let's do this green one. I'd also love to hear your feedback on my videos. If you've been watching for a while, I'd love to hear which ones you really enjoyed. Or if you're new, I still want to hear your feedback, even if this is the only video that you've seen. Yeah, always open to feedback, as long as it's constructive, and respectful, obviously. Ooh, this painting is a workout. I will try not to say that a million times. Okay, it's probably good. Can always add more later if need be. And I'm remembering to set my house colors off to the side so I don't forget which ones I've done. Alrighty. Lavender. I feel like every one of these videos I do, I get more and more comfortable just like being myself. I'm like a pretty silly, goofy person, and I really enjoy making people laugh. I absolutely love making my boyfriend laugh. His laugh is amazing. It's just so joyful and nice to hear. But I'm not one of those, I've got jokes ready on hand. I'm a funny in the moment kind of girl. I just I use what I've got at hand in the conversation. All that to say is that I hope to, show that side of me with y'all here on my channel. Because, I don't want to be like, ooh, super serious for painting, and it's so serious. I want it to be, light and fun, and we're having a good time. But, it is just me, like in a room by myself. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we did the lavender early, so it will be a bit more subtle. I think I already got paint on my leggings. That did not last long. But again, I'm not upset. It's just kind of funny. All right, lavender done. Okay. Some more house paint colors. How are your 2025 goals going? Have you been continuing making progress? Did you have to change it up? Or did something come up where, it made you kind of have to ditch your goal this year, which is totally fine. Life happens. There's so much, that we can't predict. I've definitely been working towards my goals. My yoga goal is to really get a lot better at supported headstand, and I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable with it. So I can definitely be balanced for a bit. I can get my right leg all the way straight, but not my left leg yet. I can, balance with my left leg bent and kind of tucked closer to me, but straightening it out is not quite there yet. But it seems like every time that I try, it continues to get better and better. I get closer and closer to that. And then as for painting goals, so you'll see this video much later than the actual day that it is right now. So I'm actually filming this on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and so currently right now, for the year, I'm sitting at two original sales. So, see if I can continue. I would love to at least get one more for January, because then I would feel like, okay, if I at least get 3, each month, I'll definitely be close to hitting my goal, which is 40 originals sold this year. Okay, so I'm gonna do another house paint color. I'm gonna start from this corner. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that the center is gonna get a bit heavy with paint. So if the center dips too much, then the paint will definitely fall to the center as it dries, which will alter the look. Whew. It's starting to feel a little toasty in here with all the moving. Yeah, so I'm hoping in like 3 or 4 days this will be dry to the touch so that I can get back in here. But we'll see. So for my smaller paintings, it's typically around 3 days. So it might take a little bit longer since it's larger. If you saw all of the test paintings, let me know which one was your favorite down below. There's one that was a very subtle green, which, I started with a white background. There is the Payne's gray background, which was like a very dark blue. Actually, did I take video of that one? I don't remember if I did. But there's definitely, the winner of this one. Oops, I got paint on the carpet. And then there was an emerald green that I did as well. Yeah, but actually I've got those ones varnished. And they will be going up on my website soon. I got them set aside so that I can take pictures and make sure that they're all signed and dated. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do, got 3 house colors left and 4 regular colors left. So I'm gonna do a regular color. What was I saying before that? Oh, right, yeah. So I've got those test ones set aside so I can take pictures. Right, sign and date. Okay, I remember where we're at. Yeah, then so once that's done, I'll get them up on my website. Alright, I think after this color it's gonna be a lot more drizzling, so I don't know, I don't think y'all would want to just stick around and watch the drizzling, even in parts where I speed it up or I'm not talking. So I think after this color I'm gonna give my camera a break, and then I will turn it back on once I'm done drizzling. Alright, So I will see you when the drizzling is done. All right, y'all, we are ready to blow this out. So we used all of the colors. Made sure to use Payne's Gray and pink towards the end. And like in my previous versions with the pink, since it's a lighter density, it kind of falls underneath. But when we blow it out, we should be able to see the pink in there. So the center of this thing, it's like right about around here. Okay, oh, let me get a balloon ready because we're definitely going to need that. So 1 second. All right, so I've got my balloon ready and I blew it up kind of big. I want the balloon press to be a little bit bigger in this one since the canvas is bigger. So yeah, now all that's left to do is to blow this out. All right, fingers crossed, y'all. Okay, center. So like there. Yeah. I put my hair dryer in the paint again. Alright, so I am really happy that I painted the edges. This is the first time with this style that I've had a hard time painting or pushing the paint to the edges. So, kind of crazy. It's really looking good though. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Wow. Ah, man. Okay, yeah, I can see where I kind of neglected this top edge here. Let me see what I can work with here. Right, we got this. Alright. Oh, one more spot over there. Alright. I'm probably looking a little silly with these poses that I'm doing, but whatever. Yeah, it certainly seems like I'm kind of having a hard time pushing the weight of the paint to the edge of the canvas, which makes me kind of worried that maybe there isn't enough support in the center. Yeah, it's looking really good. Absolutely loving how this one's turning out. More of a struggle to get a paint out to the edges than I thought. I'm gonna see what I can do to kind of help with this support as it dries, once I'm done blowing it out. All right, sorry, you might see some of my butt here. Hopefully not. Okay, just kidding. I ended up not turning the way that I thought I was gonna. Yeah, I certainly have paint, but I'm having a hard time getting it to the edges. It does seem to be bowing a little. I don't think, yeah, once I'm done blowing out, let me see if I can get any sort of support under there. Just got a little more to go. All right, so I stacked 2 cups together and then stuck it underneath. Hopefully that helps. There's no way for me to kind of put supports under the canvas, but the supporting bar in the center I have. So, without further ado, let's do our balloon press. Never done a balloon press with a balloon this big. And with it being blown up this big, I can actually see where I press it, which is kind of weird. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna let the paint settle and see. Now, I'm not liking how the balloon press is going with this larger balloon. So, got a smaller one here that I'm gonna try. Looks like it's really small though. That's better. Yeah, okay, it was too big of a balloon. That looks so much better. All right. Okay, so let me take you down for a closer look. Okay. So it turned out great. I'm glad that I used as much Payne's Gray as I did. Really wanted to make sure that contrast of that deep blue came in. Now what you notice, especially when we get to the other side, is the cells are still developing on this side where I just blew out, whereas the cells have been able to do their thing over here. So that's the first area that I started. But as time goes by, this area will continue to cell, and then we'll end up being balanced out with this other side. There's the balloon smash. Yeah, so I guess lesson learned, small balloon instead of like a really blown up one. Yeah, I think it turned out great. It does look really similar to the test one like this. So yeah, I am gonna let this one dry, and then I will show you the dry results. So see you in a bit. All right, so here are the dry results, and I have to kind of give you a little bit of a backstory of what happened with this piece, because it is clearly different from when you last saw it. So you heard me talk about this a little bit in the video while I was painting. Hold on, I'm going to turn this around so you can see me. Okay, so yeah, like I had mentioned, the canvas itself was dipping, so I thought when I was starting that it was tight enough where I had actually forgotten to spray the back before I started painting, which is something I normally do, so I think my nerves kind of got the better of me with this one, because I forgot to do that. And with the bigger canvases, sometimes you get these like little wooden inserts that you can hammer into the frame of the canvas, and what that will do is that it will help stretch your canvas a little bit if the fabric of the canvas isn't tight enough, which is something I should have done, but I didn't. So because of the dip in the canvas, all of the paint shifted to the center. So it does have this very cool effect that really draws your eyes into the center, but I think it looks interesting, but it's a little bit messy as is, so I kind of have an idea that I want to play with in the next video that I do for this piece. Yeah, so there's going to be a part 2 where I want to do like eye shapes or like a leaf. So like, you know, you've got the 2 points on the end and then it's curved around the edges to meet those points. And I want the design to come through those shapes and then paint black all over the other parts of it. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea, but I will continue to show you the dry results. I just wanted to take a minute to explain what happened. So, and I'll show you the results of the other one too while we're here, because I did paint it again, and that one actually came out really good, and my clients are very happy with it. So, all in all, it ended up turning out okay, but it was stressful. Okay, so continuing, checking out these dry results. Yeah, so it is interesting. You do have like a little bit where you can see the cells, but it's certainly messy here in the center, so I'm not really happy with that. But that's going to be it for now for this video. I'm going to do a part 2 where I execute the idea that I just talked about. So yeah, in next week's video, that's what I'll be doing. So I'll see you next week. Let me know what you think about this one as is down in the comments. And any other thoughts that you want to share about this one. I learned a lot, but man, did I make a lot of mistakes. But that's okay. That's what life's all about. Alright, so I will see you next week. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing. Alright, take care.